Hello and welcome to the unboxing of the iPad 5th generation, the iPad Pro 2021. Of course, as an artist and not as a tech guru. So why do I have to get the iPad Pro 2021? Well, that's easy. I'm highly addicted to my iPad 6th generation 9.7 inch, but it was getting a bit tiny. And when Apple revealed the good news about the new iPad Pro 2021 with all the magic features I always wanted to have, well, wow. Already the box looks absolutely great. But what I'm more excited about is the M1 chip system and the special features that only come with a 12.9-inch model. I will tell you all about this in this video. I ordered mine with 256 GB, and for the color I chose space gray over the traditional silver. Now let's reveal the beauty with the beast inside, as the M1 processor inside an OS device really generated a big buzz. So this iPad Pro should be as powerful as the MacBook or the Mac computer. Well, I really hope so. If you order the cellular model, you can also take advantage of the 5G antenna. And wow, there it is. It is kind of heavy and I really have to get used to the spectacular size. And wow, there's my so cool special treat. But before, let's have a look at the camera details. We get a triple main camera and a selfie camera, both with an ultra-wide angle, and for the selfie camera with face detection. Well, if you fancy that. Now, let's have a closer look at my signature. Never stop to draw. But as an artist, what excites me most? Of course, it's the display, the canvas, with 12.9 inches. We need to talk about the special features of this size, and which only comes in this size. Only the 12.9 inches has the Liquid Retina XDR mini LED display with a higher pixel density than the traditional Apple displays. And it is promised to have more contrast. It's much brighter, the black is deeper than black, so we will see in the upcoming videos if that does mean anything to the perception while I'm doing my digital artwork. Next, the oleophobic coating, which is scratch and grease protection, and you can easily wipe off your fingerprints and the display will look brand new, blah blah blah. But the downside is it has a slippery feel to it. And after 2 weeks of trying in Procreate, I have to admit I'm not a huge fan. So for a really smooth drawing process, I already ordered something, but you will see at the end of the video. Also very interesting, the ability to display a wide color gamut. It can render a much wider palette of colors, it's more vivid and lifelike use. So in addition to all the use that standard gamut devices can display, if I have a wide color gamut device and my customers not and they order something digitally, I go crazy on colors no one can see. But let's continue the unboxing. Designed by Apple in California. Well. And inside this little envelope is a welcome guide in different languages telling you about how to use Face ID, how to switch off and on, and some navigation tricks. Yeah, we got stickers! Best deal ever. So what else? The charging cable and the power adapter. On the adapter itself, it says Apple 20 watts USB power adapter. That's pretty nice. And finally, we get the USB-C. So we can use the cable to connect the iPad to the USB-C power adapter or the computer. And fast charging in the test means 1.5 hours to charge it completely. And it will last for around 7 hours, thanks to the M1 chip system. So a quick tour around the body features. On this side, we have the volume buttons and the magnetic place for the Apple Pen to pair and charge it, but we will see that later. And you see also the 2 of the stereo speakers and the microphone, but there's no card slot. Now it's time to turn it on for the very first time. Also, we will do the setup, and please learn from my big mistake. For now, I press and hold the top button until the Apple logo appears, and this big boy thinks it's a vertical device, so let's turn it around. Hello. But what in all means is that? I only saw it while I was editing the video and it freaked me out. I wanted to hide or at least the apple, but okay, it disappeared, problem solved. Let's move forward. So, you have to do the language settings, select your country, and the quick start welcomes us. This is the right time to bring your current iPhone or iPad close to your new iPad Pro. And here is mine, so let me introduce you to Boy, an iPad 6th generation with the Belmont screen protector. I made a video on that, so you might recognize him. And that's why his screen might also look a bit dull. I pressed start to connect on my little iPad and now this beautiful cloud appeared. And with that, the big mistakes. My gold kit needs to see the cloud and I only spotted the circle in the middle of my little iPad. So guess what I did? Yes, I really did that. Unbelievable. And I tried it twice that way. Of course, that did not work, and there was a lot of embarrassing footage until the penny dropped. The right way is to bring the iPad Pro into place. Just lift a bit until the screen turns around and focus the cloud with the camera of your other device. Now we are done. My iPad Pro is now able to get all the data from the Datenkrake that sits inside my iPad. Setting up your iPad. That a good news? Face ID was the reason for the crazy scan when we switched on the iPad Pro. So to make it work, you need to let the sensor scan your face from nearly all angles. As you can see, this is my face. I'm the Olympus OMD3 camera. No, that does not work, so I will do it privately. Look inside the selfie camera and you turn your head to the left, to the right, roll around the neck and you're done. So Face ID is set up, but you can also switch it off. We have an official note. Yeah, transferring the data from GoldKit. And now you have to be patient until it's ready to set up your Apple ID. Of course, therefore we read the terms and conditions, of course, completely. And iPad and the iPad Pro continue their talk until it's time to type in your Apple ID password. Done. So now you will run through some basic settings, Apple Pay, Siri, iPad Analytics, and the True Tone display. Again, transferring, and it takes a while. So while we are waiting for that, why don't you give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, like and subscribe, like now, because it really helps my channel to grow. And of course, stay tuned. At the end of the video, I will reveal the best first accessories you might need to get fully started. And of course, we need to have a closer look at our shopping list. As welcome to the iPad. Well, a long way to go. And let's have a look at the standards apps that are already inside installed. Okay, no surprises, but as an artist, I need to make myself another gift, of course. So let's unbox the Apple Pen 2nd generation. And also this little one got a little treat up front. So this is my pencil at Text&Tulip. Well, it's so cool. Let's pair it for the first time. And this is really easy to do. So switch on the iPad and get covered or not. I'll just continue. We head over to settings and now we can link the Apple Pen with the flat side to the magnetic part of the iPad Pro. And voila, this is how they pair and this is how your Apple Pen will always charge. Now Apple leads you through the basic gestures and features of the Apple Pen in their little scribble menu. So they ask you to scribble something, and of course, I write never stop to draw, but the naming. We forgot to give the iPad a name. Oh no! Let's do it! I was always thinking about something like what it really describes, like putting my head, my ideas inside this thing, and it all will be magical, appear on the digital canvas world. Let's call it The art machine.
Art machine.
Oh, that's so cool. I have an art machine. But to make it a proper art machine, it needs some digital features I have to buy. So let's do a shopping list for the art machine. I'm working with Procreate a lot and I love it, but I really need something where I can do vector graphics. So I'm going to buy the Affinity Designer. And I want to improve my hand lettering, so I'm going to get the letter builder and the grid builder from Stefan Kunz, who is a lettering artist. Amazing work. I will link him in the description box below. And of course, I really would love to play with Loom. If I have the art machine with all that superpower, I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to share all my experience with you. So stay tuned for the next videos. And as promised, the bonus, let me show you what I already got as my first accessories. Yes, you guessed right. I got the Paper-like second generation and I'm really happy to apply it and also to see if it's better than the Belmont screen protector I already got on my iPad. So, and there's a beautiful case which has a special feature of a 360-degree turnaround. So please hit the notification bell to do not miss anything. Meanwhile,